Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. Happy Wednesday. Unless you're on the other side of the world and maybe it's Thursday. I don't know. But anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for tuning in. I am Rebecca Doster, filling in again for Ferio Uicum. She should be back next week. Before I get started with what we're going to talk about today, let me ask if you would like to say hello or make a comment. I would love that. Tell me where you're from. Tell me who you are. Or if you could go in and give StreamYard permission to use your name, StreamYard will actually pop your name up for me, and that would be helpful. So before you comment, give StreamYard permission. I'll be able to see who you are. Okay, today we have a very fun topic. So as you may have picked up, we have a theme for every month, and we use these themes in our Empower coaching sessions. So that is a weekly meeting. We meet every Tuesday morning, and we have participants from all over the globe in various industries in the image industry. It could be fashion, beauty, hair, skincare, nutrition, fitness, yoga, all of those things. We have people from all different disciplines all around the world. And so we choose a theme, and this month's theme for March, we actually have a great theme. And I think it's a theme that whether you're in this industry or you're just a human being, particularly a female, you have thoughts and feelings about this, and it is all about body. So throughout the month of March, we're going to talk about dressing the body, knowing your body shape, knowing the body proportions, the body scale, how to play up your assets and downplay any of those, any of those areas that you're not so fond of, or you would just like to not call attention to. And so this morning, I'm going to talk a little bit about dressing your assets. Dressing to highlight those parts of your body that you really like. And we all have something that we like, even if you say, I don't love my body. That's a whole other conversation that we probably need to have. But there's got to be something everyone loves about their body. And I know that probably since the dawn of time, women have struggled with self-esteem body issues, thinking positively about our bodies. We struggle with being told by the media and the fashion industry and society and our cultures what our body should be, the perfect body. Your waist should be this. You're not tall enough. Your hair's not right. Your eye color's not right. If only your legs were longer. If only your hips were smaller. Only your hips were curvier. Like there's so many messages. It gets so confusing. And I think so often we feel like, because we hear all these mixed messages in particular, we feel like we're not allowed to love our bodies. And that is wrong. And we need to put that away. As an internationally certified image consultant, this is what I do with my clients. We talk about this. We talk about accepting our bodies the way that they are right now. You may be on a weight loss journey. You may be on a weight gain journey. Some people need to gain weight. Some people need to lose weight. Some people are trying to tone their muscles. But where you are right now is so important. It is important to have an accurate view of our body. And it is important to identify those areas that we really love and to embrace them and celebrate them. So when you're on this journey, and if you struggle with body issues, I really invite you to get in touch with a professional certified image consultant who can help walk you through this. And to give you a brief idea of what I do with my clients is we do, of course, the figure analysis. We do body shape analysis. We do proportions so that we know proportionately how you're built. And let me just remind everyone that these things are not a matter of weight or the condition you are in. They are a matter of your bone structure. And this is another thing I tell my clients. You may want, like, for example, I am a rectangle. I may want all day long to be an hourglass, but that is not the skeleton I have. My skeleton is not built that way. My genetically, the muscles and tendons and the shapes of my organs and things like that make me a rectangle. Whether you want to look at pictures of me when I was a skinny little teenager or now as a middle-aged woman, my body shape has remained constant. I've always been a rectangle. I can want something all day long, but it doesn't serve a purpose. It doesn't help. And so I walk my clients through this process of let's let go of the ideal body shape or the ideal size. It is a misnomer. Let's talk about what your skeleton is, what your body shape is, and how to dress that body beautifully so that you feel confident all the time. And so part of that is identifying your assets. I do ask my clients to really get in touch with their bodies, to look at themselves in the mirror, take off the judgment glasses. We're not going to judge that. And we're going to really take a long, hard look at what your assets are. What is the part of your body that you absolutely love? Maybe it's your face. Maybe it's your neck, your collarbone. This is a beautiful area of a woman. Maybe you have a nice small waist. Maybe you have long, shapely, fantastic legs. Maybe you have curvy hips. Maybe you have graceful, elegant, beautiful arms or elegant wrists and hands. What is it that you really love and can embrace? Then we're going to talk about dressing those. You can actually force people to look where you want them to look, to see what you want them to see and not see what you don't want them to see. I mean, this is why magic is a thing. Magicians can trick the eye into seeing what they want you to see, and they're doing something. They're looking here and they're doing something else over here, but you're looking here and you're not noticing what's going on here. Well, dressing is kind of the same. When you know what your assets are and you know how to kind of the same thing. A little bit of magic and a whole lot of confidence. So let's walk through some of these. And I'm going to give brief. I'm not going to go into really deep detail. And I have an opportunity for you to go into that detail. And I'll talk about that at the end. But right now, let's talk about just briefly some ideas. So let's say, for example, you really love your face, and this is where you want people to look. And you want people to pick up your personality, your vibrance, and we're going to draw attention here, like from the neck up. So the first thing we want to do is we want to do some color analysis, and we want to wear the colors around our face that are going to enhance our skin tone, make us look healthy and well rested and vibrant and just overall glowing and make your skin really pop. Colors that bring out your eyes. So you can even, you want to accent your face, you want to highlight your face, but you may even want to zero in on your eyes. So that can be done through makeup. Again, wearing the colors that make your eyes pop. Wearing some interesting jewelry right here, right at the neckline, brings the eyes up and brings them to the face. Wearing a great lip color brings the eyes to the face because our eyes are drawn to color. So when you're wearing the right colors and you're wearing a bright color, or if you don't do super brights, maybe even just something a little lighter or something bold, then that's going to make people look right there, and they're maybe not going to notice the parts that you're trying to have them not look at. So bring things to your face. Think about, kind of here up, style your hair. Make sure your hair is in a flattering color for your skin tone, and earrings. You think about your jewelry, think about eyewear, maybe a statement piece of eyewear, whether you need glasses or you wear the faux glasses. Either way, it's fine. It brings attention to the face. Now, let's say you have a really nice, small, trim waist. Well, this is an easy asset to highlight, and it is such an image maker. So you can use a great belt. Of course, there are tons of styles of belts. You can do something in an animal print, something in a bright color. Color blocking is so much fun when you have a dress, maybe like wear a turquoise dress and then wear a great orange belt. A little bit of color blocking will definitely highlight that waist. Also, a well-cut dress that goes in at the waist and maybe has a waistline detail can really accent the size of your waist. Or a well-cut jacket that has waist accents and goes in and then maybe flares out a little bit at the hip. This will also accent that small waist and really bring attention right there and make you look really put together and really polished. Then what if it's your legs? Well, a great skirt, of course. You can, like a pencil skirt, if that suits your body shape, that's a great way to accent your legs and bring attention there. Keep that skirt either 1 inch above the knee, 1 inch below the knee, or work with an image consultant to find out what your perfect length is, because everyone does have a perfect length. Also, you can use high-waisted pants or high-waisted skirts that really elongates the leg, and it's going to draw attention and just make your legs look a mile long. Also, coordinating your shoe with what you're wearing, or wearing a really great nude shoe that also elongates the leg, because it just kind of, it's that skin color, and it just kind of brings the foot out some more and draws attention to the legs and your feet. So those are some great tips for that. Oh, we have some comments over here. I'm not sure who's saying them. Getting to know your body shape and learning how to dress is so empowering. Yes, it is. I'm not sure who that comment was from, but I feel like it's one of my image consultant buddies. And then hello from Norway. Oh, this has to be Marina. Yeah? Is it Marina? If it is, hello. I'm glad that you're joining me on here, and I'm glad that that you are agreeing with me. Varsha says hello. Hello, Varsha in India. Wow, we have our global audience, and I'm so excited about that. So thank you, Varsha, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And feel free to chime in with any tips. Okay, so let's go back. Oh, Fabiana from Italy is here too. Fantastic. This is so much fun. Okay, let's go back to some tips. So what about if your arms, let's say you do a lot of arm workouts, you've got great arms, or you have those lovely, just naturally lean ballerina arms, the graceful, elegant. So doing things, you don't necessarily have to wear sleeveless to show off those arms, but you can wear something with a shoulder detail that's going to bring accents to your arms. You can wear a beautiful sleeve, something with a lovely cuff will highlight your arms. You might try some ruffles or a flutter sleeve or something that's going to draw the eye here to the arm area. So there's lots of tips for that. Of course, halter tops, and obviously, you know, you have the tops with the cutout shoulders and the things that will accent arms and draw the eye there. And then what about the chest? This is a big one for women, because women, I know when I talk to my clients, I have clients that are either trying to highlight their chest or they're trying to downplay their chest. So if you want to highlight your chest, there are some tips and tricks. All of them, I would say, do not involve showing a lot of flesh, because I think that that is very distracting, and I think that it is a way to really damage your image. I think that people will think the wrong things. So some ways to highlight the chest are V-necks. V-necks, a sweetheart neck. So that's the one that kind of goes like this. That is a beautiful way to highlight the chest. Also sculpted bodices. So a bodice that is very fitted through the chest and waistline area and around the rib cage. This is going to accent the chest as well. And of course, if this is where you want to draw attention, you need a well-fitting bra. You need to make sure that everything is lined up, lifted where it should be. Not only will that make your clothes fit really well, but it also just makes that area look fit and on point. Pardon the pun. But it will really just make things look smooth and well put together. And another way, if you want to accent the chest area, let's not forget about the beautiful collarbones. This is a beautiful area of a woman, and it can actually be more sexy than something more revealing. So think about also this area. You can also bring in some great jewelry that would go here and draw the eye to the chest area without being overtly sexy and racy. You don't have to go there in order for this to be the focal point. And so let's also talk about hips a little bit. Some women, I actually have a couple of clients who really love their hips. They really love this area of their body. It's where they want to direct attention. And in this particular case, I would say definitely work with an image consultant and learn your proportions. Learn where jackets and tops need to stop to make the most of this asset. Learn where the most flattering length is so that you are accenting in a good way and not in a bad way. You're not making the hips wider or disproportionate, but you are just drawing attention in a lovely, sophisticated sort of way. A jacket with a peplum, a skirt, a fitted skirt with maybe like a pencil skirt will also accent the hips and draw attention there. And again, a low slung belt, we can make use of those belts. That is also a great way to bring accent to the hip area if that is where you want to draw attention. Let's see, I have some more. Chiara, is that the way we say this? Yes, she's from Venice. Hello, I'm so glad you are joining us, one of our Italian colleagues, and I'm excited to have Italy in the house. What about a scarf? Yes, a scarf at this area if you want to accent the chest, or again, if you want to bring, like I was talking about in the beginning when we were talking about the face, a scarf is a great way. I often wear a lot of black, but when I wear black, I always try to wear a bright scarf because I'm trying to draw attention here to my face. To my eyes, I will wear a scarf that complements my eyes and really makes that pop. And I also make sure that that scarf is in my color palette so that it is a nice color with my skin tone and it really draws the eye up. It makes me feel confident because I know that's where people are looking. So great point about a scarf. It's an excellent, and then there's so many types of scarves. You can wear a bigger scarf that will draw attention to the face. You could wear something skinny, or the way you tie it would draw attention to the chest. So definitely, I recommend to all my clients that they have a wardrobe of scarves. I love scarves. Okay, what about makeup tips and accessorizing in the times of COVID when we need to cover our faces with masks? Any advice? Okay, first of all, one thing I have in my own experience realized with masks is if you wear lipstick, it's all over your mask and it's smearing on your face. So actually what I recommend to a lot of my clients and when people ask is a little bit of Vaseline. I actually have little teeny containers of Vaseline with cocoa butter in them. And I love to put that on my lips. If you don't want to use that because you have to use your finger, if you don't want to use that, they also make it in a tube and you can just kind of apply it to your lips and it's going to put a moisture barrier there so your lips stay moisturized and hydrated, and then you put the mask on. So when we wear the mask, obviously, where are people looking? At your eyes. So this is where learning to apply eye makeup correctly is so important. And again, I would work with a certified image consultant to identify the makeup colors that work best with your eye color and your skin tone. And actually, the color system we use is Fariel's color system, the 4x4 system. It's wonderful. And Fariel does actually have a line of makeup. So for example, I'm a toned winter. I can get a makeup palette for toned winter. All of those colors will look great with my skin tone. And then based on my eye shape and what I want to achieve with my eyes, you can learn a makeup application technique that will highlight your eyes and really draw attention there. As far as accessories go, I have found it difficult to wear earrings because if you're wearing an earring, like a button earring, the straps of the mask can get wrapped around it. It's very difficult. I have found I wear less earrings, especially if I'm going somewhere and I know I'm going to have a mask on the whole time. I tend to not wear an earring, but I do play up the eyes and the eye makeup. That's definitely where people are going to be looking. And then just great skincare. Do not forget great skincare and putting on a barrier, a serum and a moisturizer to be a barrier between that mask and your skin. That's going to help protect your pores and keep some bacteria out, and then washing your face twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening, with a great skincare line that will not strip the moisture from your face. You want to take care of those pores, take care of that skin. Great questions about the masks. Let's see. Okay, great. That's all the questions. If anyone has questions, please pop them in the comments. I would love to answer any questions or attempt to answer any questions that you might have. And also my colleagues who are here, if you have more tips to share, I am happy to read those out too. Now, to go back to what I was going to reference before. Oh, wait, we have one more. Do you recommend having different skincare for morning and different skincare for evening? Rigel, yes. In fact, I just had this conversation with a virtual client. We were talking about skincare, and I told her I actually recommend morning skincare, evening skincare, and then personally, I have my spring, summer skincare and my fall, winter skincare. So as the seasons change, I will change skincare and I change foundation. Because in the summer, we tend to be a little browner. We get out in the sun, we're outside, whether you're sunbathing or not, just the reflection of sun as you're outside doing things will cause a little bit of tanning. So I actually have foundation for summer and foundation for winter, but then the skincare also. I tend to go with a skincare that's a little heavier and moisturizers that are a little thicker and more hydrating in the wintertime, because the heat is very dry. So when we're inside and we have the heat on, it really dries your skin. And then outside, cold winter air is dry. So our skin dries a lot faster and you need a little extra hydration. In the summer, of course, I live in the South, the southeastern United States. It is very humid here, very humid in the spring and summer and a lot of the fall. So when it's humid outside, I need a lighter moisturizer, because if I go with something heavy, it's going to clog the pores. So yes, seasonal, nighttime, daytime, all kinds of skincare. Let's see. Wow, great tips. Okay, good. I'm glad that you're enjoying the tips. I'm letting you pick my brain. Okay, so like I mentioned in the very beginning, in our Empower group, we have monthly themes. And I know that body shape, body acceptance, body confidence is a huge issue, and especially for women. It is something that we struggle with. We don't want to say we struggle with it, and we struggle with it. And it's difficult because we hear so many mixed messages. We are told so many things, and we tend to compare ourselves to others. And let's not forget, comparison is the thief of joy. So let's don't compare. But if you would like to have more information about this topic, if you are an image consultant or a stylist and you have something to say, this coming Tuesday in our Empower session is going to be an open forum all about body shape, dressing your assets, highlighting your assets, camouflaging those parts that you want to camouflage. And really, we're going to spend a month talking about bodies and dressing our bodies, loving our bodies, and just getting right down to the science of what our bodies are and what they are not. So if you would like to participate in this, we would love to have you. Again, if you are an image consultant, stylist, maybe you're just curious and you want to have a better understanding for your own personal knowledge. You're not an image consultant or stylist. You would just like to know. Or maybe you're a beginner. You would like to be an image consultant or a stylist. This is a great place for you to join a conversation, to hear us talk, and you may want to join the Empower group and get the whole month's worth of information and expertise from working professionals, industry leaders, and masters. If you would like to do that, please send us a direct message, or you can pop a comment down below in the comments below this video, and we will be happy to send you a link and invite you to be our VIP guest in our private group, and you can participate in this conversation or just sit and listen and take notes. We would love to have you. It is a beautiful, vibrant, warm community. It's accepting, it's very professional, and it is just the most glorious group of people, I can say. So to all my fellow Empower members out there, mwah, I love you guys and you make my world. So we would love to have you join us and be part of this. And it is just a really safe, beautiful, wonderful place to learn and grow and travel this path of entrepreneurship in the image industry. Okay, if we have any other questions, pop those in there. If not, I'm going to wrap this up and get ready to have this discussion on Tuesday in our open forum. So for all my Empower members watching, bring your comments, your questions, your tips, your tricks, your concerns, your thoughts on Tuesday, and we will have this conversation as a group and we will all learn from each other and share our collective wisdom. So for now, I don't see any more comments coming in. Thank you for watching to all of you around the world who tuned in, to all of you who will be watching later on replay. Really appreciate you being here. And oh, yay, Varsha will be there. Thank you, Varsha. Kiara, you are welcome. I am happy to share my tips and happy to do this together, to share. And oh, someone's looking forward to our Empower. Sorry, I get distracted by the comments, y'all. I want to see what you're saying. So great. It looks like I'm going to have lots of friends joining me on Tuesday, and I can't wait. I love our open forum sessions. And if you would like to be part of that, you come join us too. Just send us a message and we will get you there. Okay, thank you. Happy Wednesday. See you Tuesday and have a great week.